Hello, hello, hello. What's going on this evening, everyone? So today we're playing Legendary Naya. I'm really excited for this deck. This deck is so sweet. I love decks like this. We had a lot of success playing the Naya Planeswalker list a while ago, and it kind of reminds me of this, except instead we get Tragic Arrogance, but we also get Thalia's Lancers, which we can use to search up all of these legends. Dragonlord Atarkas, Dramokas, the meld combo with Bruna and Gisela, Nissas for value. So it seems really cool. I'm really excited about that. So I think it's going to be fun, but basically we just want to kind of like play the mid-rangey game and then use Thalia's Lancers to search out whatever we need in a situation. We got good removal, some good early plays to slow things down. Yeah, well, let's see how this deck goes. Oh man, are we up against Burn right away? Well, hopefully we find our life gain legends. Jeez. I think we're just going to take a plains here. Bruna and Dragonlord Atarka are so expensive if this is an aggro deck. We'll just never cast them. Wow. Alright, it's definitely a burn deck. That's Incendiary Flow to the face on turn 2. Well, plains go. Oh, I don't know about this. I don't know if we can live long enough to start gaining life. That's an Exquisite Firecraft to the face, down to 13. There's Sylvan Advocate, a turn too late. Little Cinderglade, and Tireless Tracker. Pass the turn. Oh man, we're down to 9. And they have a Fiery Impulse. Good lord. Well, at least they're kind of out of action by the looks. Well, let's Tireless Tracker, Plains, get a clue, pass the turn. Now we just want to draw land so we can Avacyn this. Haha! Alright. That makes me feel better. Now we can Avacyn to kill the Thunderbreak, and we don't have to take damage. And we can even get in free damage here, because there's no way our opponent's going to block while we have clues out. Alright. So we'll just pass, see if our opponent runs into our Avacyn. They shouldn't have a main deck instant speed way to kill Avacyn. Alright, they're just going to kill our Tireless Tracker. But then we get to kill the Thunderbreak for free. So Thunderbreak down. Opponent's down to 1 card in hand. We just need to find a Linvala or something. Alright, we're down to 5, but they need at least 2 burn spells to kill us from here. Well, let's get in with Avacyn. Crack a clue. Play Sylvan Advocate. Play a Forest, pass the turn. We are getting a clue. Our opponent drew the Gaia Reach but has no cards to loot. Maybe we can just race them. The clock is actually pretty short. So we can Battlefield Forge, attack for 8? Yeah, I think we just have this. I don't think there's a 5 damage burn spell available. So we get to play Sigarda, and that should do it, I think. Our opponent does the old empty-handed loot trick. We'll discard Oath of Nissa. So if they're empty-handed looting, then they must have Madness cards. Alright. Whoo! We survived! Oh, how many card types? Magic Online used to tell us how many card types were in our opponent's graveyard. It no longer does. So, Enchantment, Planeswalker, the Dominator, thank you for the follow. That's 2, Instants 3, Sorceries 4, Land is 5. 5 types, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I think if we deck in stone, then our opponent can't Emrakul and we probably just win. I guess Ishkana buys our opponent time. We get a Nissa. Alright, well, we get to play Nissa, get a Forest, flip Nissa, tick it up. Ooh, getting a Hiri. I think we just gotta pass here. Alright. Well, let's tick up Nissa, get another Forest, play Nahiri, and now I think, no, it doesn't work. Alright, let's tick up Nahiri, discard Tragic Arrogance, play the Plains, and pass the turn. At least this way our opponent can't Tragic Arrogance when they steal our turn. Alright, opponent untaps. Plays a Forest. This has got to be the Emrakul turn. There's the Emrakul. Oh, they have 3 Kozilek's returns. So there's Emrakul, gonna steal our turn. So let's just stasis snare the Emrakul and see how much damage our opponent can do with our turn. Opponent plays, cracks Evolving Wilds, fails to find. Yeah, they can Nahiri the stasis snare if they think of it. Did our stuff live? I wasn't even paying attention. Did we somehow? Why are things still alive? And they didn't exile stasis snare. Oh, that I could not imagine someone stealing your turn and it going better than that. I expected our board was gonna be wiped and our opponent was gonna untap with an Emrakul. But instead, oh man, that was a comedy of errors. All right, we get a land. We get to take up Nissa. We'll discard this Evolving Wilds. Get a. Oh, we can't quite win, but we can Declaration in Stone. The spider tokens attack with both. Yeah, I don't know how that happened. I was looking at the chat and wasn't paying attention. I figured I would just. I would turn around and all of our stuff would be ruined. So they could potentially Emrakul next turn. All right, so I think we gotta let that go and then just run our Sigarda out there to make sure we don't get Emrakuled. There's the Emrakul, but it does not get our turn. Ooh, and we get a Nissa? All right, let's just play a plains, pass the turn. Sigarda has been so good. Land for our opponent. Ooh, gonna go attacking? All right, let's run Avacyn out there. Everything gets indestructible. Soak up 9 points of damage. Let's crack a clue. Fortified Village. No Elder Deep Fiend. All right, let's go to combat. Wow, they waited. Interesting. Let's crack a clue. Ooh, that's a Nahiri to get rid of Emrakul. That was a huge draw for the clue. We get a Nahiri, get rid of Emrakul, play a Needle Spires, pass the turn. Gonna be close. Opponent is going to take down Nahiri. They must have another Deep Fiend, I would assume. Yep, goes after Nahiri. Alright, Kozilek's return. Oh, do they have another Deep Fiend to flash back Kozilek's return? That would be bad. Opponent passes. Alright, another Deep Fiend. How does this work? Well, we might as well tap these lands, just in case. So, white, white, red, red. So, let's crack a clue. Oath of Nissa. Ugh, not a good draw. Can't cast anything. Oh, Evolving Wilds. Alright, Evolving Wilds, pass the turn. Grapples. Gets back an Emrakul. Well, opponent gets to steal our turn. I love that Needle Spires attack for some reason. I guess that makes sure they don't die if we hit a removal spell. Well, well, we got a Stasis Snare. Oh my god. Alright, let's play Thalia's Lancers, get our own Emrakul, play a Fortified Village, and pass the turn. Opponent goes to attacks. Stasis Snare, hit the Emrakul, and I guess we just take 5. That's a lethal threat. Pilgrim's Eye as a chump blocker. Mountain for our opponent. Ishkana for our opponent. How much does this cost? 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. We can just tap their pain lands for the win, can't we? Yup. Good point. Good point. Emrakul, gain control of our opponent's turn. Pass. Nothing in hand. Oh, exactly the right number of pain lands. Oh, anyway, that was actually fun. So I think this deck is better than our record. We went 3-2, which is pretty fine, but We lost to Mono Red in a really close match, and then we lost to Bant Company in a match that was kind of highlighted by mana troubles, but I think we could have done better, so... The deck is fun, I like it. I could imagine playing it some more, because I actually had a good time playing this one. The tutor package is fun, plays a lot of cool creatures, so I liked it. It had a lot of good answers. Well, reminders, of course, you can watch this stream coming up in a day or two, and all the old streams on the replay channel. And we got new playmats around. So everyone, I guess that's all for me tonight. So have a wonderful weekend. We'll be back here on Tuesday. Tons of content on the site over the weekend, including the Curious Tutelage deck for Much Ado About Nothing, so make sure to watch out for that. See you Tuesday, and I will talk to you soon.